Hello, I'm Jane Kesmerick. The last few months, and especially the last 4 weeks, have been difficult ones for our country and the world. So we are especially grateful that you are joining us for this special performance of Grace and Milt to benefit the important work of the Baby's Heart Fund. The Baby's Heart Fund at Columbia University Irving Medical Center is devoted to supporting vital research initiatives to help save and improve the lives of babies and adolescents with congenital heart disease. All money raised by the Baby's Heart Fund contributes to research conducted by Columbia's physicians and surgeons for cardiac surgery patients across the globe. The photographs from Gail Albert Halibin's Out My Window series capture the feelings of isolation we can experience living in large cities where our interactions with neighbors are often only fleeting glances into their windows. Sheila Callahan and Marcus Gardley have looked deep into 2 of Gail's photographs and have brought Grace and Milt to life. Enjoy, and please remember the Baby's Heart Fund. Thank you.
And I'm like 6, I think. And I'm lying on the beige carpet of my new bedroom. Remember the place we moved to after Staten Island? You guys were already in Connecticut. Right, so I'm lying there kind of like fetal, and I'm swinging the bedroom door between my palms a little, just like pushing it from one palm to the other. And I'm talking to myself and saying, I want my birthday. I want school, like over and over. I'm not sure. I just remember the words. I want my birthday. I want school. This is before Dad started drinking again. And like I'm lying there and I noticed something odd. The door is already chipping. Like the wood is splintering at the corner. I'm like, this is strange. This is a new house. So I start picking at the splinters and a huge chunk just snaps off. The door is hollow, not even real wood, just pressed sawdust crap. That's when I realized how fucking poor we were. I don't know, maybe because we were talking about renovating again? No, John brought it up yesterday. First time he's mentioned it since the whatever. Probably I checked her Instagram. She's posting pictures of some new guy. No, he deleted it, he says. Who knows? He's been completely over the top at home, though. He cooked dinner this weekend. Chicken piccata. Same thing he cooked the first night we had sex. I know. I hate how hard he's trying. Lots of it doesn't matter. Yeah, well, I considered it. I looked it up on Trulia to get at least 1.5 mil. To his face? Probably not. I'd leave him a note, cut him a nice fat check to blow on his alumni association, drag the kids upstate and rent a place near you and Ellen. Get a rescue dog, collect acorns, drive a school bus. Yeah, yeah, and oven mitts, and an above ground pool with the kind that you fill with a hose. Just make sure you bury me beneath it when I die from boredom. Although I'd probably slit my wrists before that. I was kidding. No, I'm sorry. I'm fine. Really, I promise. We're working through it. No, I'm fucking bored or angry or grieving. I can't tell the difference. Does it matter? The chair where I used to nurse Charlie. Why? They're asleep. I put them in bed early. No. And the guy across the street isn't home yet either. You know, he always has fresh flowers. I said he always has fresh flowers across the street, the guy. You know, he's late today. I never see him bring them in. Maybe he has them delivered. Balding, a little pudgy. One time he threw this big party with lots of attractive young people. He stood in the corner the whole time. I sat in the dark and watched. We have identical buildings. He lives with some other dude. They never talk. It's weird. Maybe I should get flowers delivered. Why would you say that? No, I haven't. I wouldn't, for fuck's sake. First of all, he stares at me sometimes and I stare back, so it's already charged. Second, what if he's mentally disabled? And third, I don't do that anymore. Remember last time? You hauled me out of central booking at 4 a.m. and I cried for like 3 days in your car and then sold all my shoes the next day? Well, no, I kept that pair, the forbidden pair. They're in storage. Seriously, I'm not gonna do it. I was just having a moment. It's been a rough couple of months. Yeah, no, I swear, I'm fine. Go, have dinner. Oh, wait. I read this thing on the internet yesterday. Want to hear it? To know my own darkness is to fall still in your gaze. It reminds me of who I used to be, but I think it's about him too, maybe. Okay. Love to Ellen. You too. Bye. We live in twin buildings. We wake up at the same time every night. Drink a glass of water, go back to bed. You turn on your light, I don't. I never see you at the coffee shop downstairs or the dry cleaner on the corner or the front step of your building. I never see you on the street, in the subway, in a cab. Why would we be sharing a cab? Where would we be going? Maybe we wouldn't know. Maybe you would just get in. I would too. Maybe you'd be wearing the shirt you wear to work every day, or a hat if it's raining, or a coat if it's cold. Maybe would we go see a play? Would we hate the second act? Would we head to a bar after? Would you order me a vodka? Would you laugh at my jokes? Would you stare at me and not know what to say? Would you ask if I was hungry? Would we go out for pie? Would the lights of the diner be too bright? Would we drink too much coffee and never be able to fall asleep? Would we go crazy from not sleeping? Would we rent a car, fly a plane, steer a boat, buy socks, levitate? Will you throw me against the wall when I ask you to? Will you know what I want without me saying? Can you tell when I'm lying to you? Do you stop when it hurts? Maybe we should find a pool in a yard in a suburb in a town with a funny name and jump into the water fully clothed and float there for weeks or months or years until we die from boredom. Come home, come home, come home, come home.
Would you look at that? She's staring at me again. Oh, the lady across the street. No, not her, the other one. No, the other one. That one died last month. Yeah, true story. Her cat killed her. It's a damn shame, too. I liked that cat. Fattest tabby you ever saw. Just fattest. Fuck all. Damn thing ate 5 times a day, not including snacks. Apparently, it had a thing for bacon. But can you blame it? God were just, bacon would be a vegetable. It's a damn shame what they did to that cat. No, it got sick. Probably was the bacon. She took it to the vet. Vet said, bacon's bad for the cat. Lady goes home, feeds the cat tuna. Cat goes ape shit, kicks the can of tuna, tries to hide under the couch, but it wouldn't fit, so it whined. Cat was inconsolable. Then the lady went to sleep. It sat on her face. She tried to push it off, but it was too fat. The cat suffocated her. They had to kill that cat. Damn shame, too. Yeah, no, it's a true story. The neighbor told me. Right, but I'm talking about the other one. I'm talking about the one that stares, the one with kids. She's got an army of them, enough children to do her own production of The Sound of Music, with music. It's got to be 4 or 5 crumb snatchers and all. No, I don't know. I've never seen the father. He probably travels a lot for work. Maybe he sells vacuums or works for the CIA. Well, they could be divorced. You know, nowadays. You should see the energy these buggers have. I bet she feeds them jet fuel. They climb the walls at night like monkeys, and they scream. It's like someone lost a thumb. It's always something trivial, like fighting over a remote. You should see him. Jeez. One of them stares at me. When I catch him, he sticks his tongue out. It's rude. And he's the one I like. Sometimes I'm grateful. I only have one testicle. It's like God knew, you know? Calm down, Mother. This is not a critique of you. This is... no, I am glad you had me, I swear. I just don't want another one of me. Not to raise. I like me well enough, just not enough to raise me. Or one of them, which would be worse. Be nice to have her, though. No, I mean to be with her. No, the lady. The other one that stares. She's pretty as a sonnet. Sometimes I pray that she's staring at me and not that asshole above me in 16F. He's got to be in a marching band the way he stomps, or has 2 clubbed feet, or is a tap dancer. I swear it's like World War II in Normandy at night. You should see him. Is his heavy-footed a thing? He's knocked down my self-portraits on more than one occasion. But no, don't judge, Mother. They're going to be worth a fortune when the artist dies. And he's like 60, so, you know, any day now. My word, she's still staring. It must be my lucky night. And normally she watches for a minute, and we make eye contact, and then she hurries off. Something must be on her mind. I can't stare back. That would be creepy. I have to appear not to be peering. It's a thing. No, I'm pacing back and forth past the window. Again, it's a thing. Watching her out of the corner of my eye. Because, Ma, I want to look at her, but not look at her. This way, she thinks I'm pacing by the window. Smart people pace. I read somewhere that Stephen Hawking paces. You can pace on wheels, Mom. Don't be insensitive. Thinkers and artists pace. It's attractive. Oh, by the way, thank you for the flowers. You shouldn't have. No, I mean it. You shouldn't have. Yeah, the pollen is lethal. My allergies are acting up. It's Oscar worthy. You know, it's my septum. I'm septic. I think that's the word for it. But you don't know. You're not a doctor. Don't you're not a doctor, Ma. Don't be a doctor. No, I can't throw them away. It's a gift. You were being thoughtful. I'll just bear through it. But yellow, Ma, really? The woman across the way is going to think I'm taken, or that I prefer men, especially if she ever sees Archie. I think he's bi-curious or pansexual or vegan. You know Archie, Ma. He's my new roommate. White hair, burnt out hippie, always walks into the kitchen, stands behind the counter, squats, and just stares. Apparently it's a new form of yoga. I hope she doesn't think we're together. I hate yoga. I know she's married. This is why I don't tell you things. You're judging. I didn't say I wanted to run away with her. I just want to get to know her. What the hell is wrong with that? She's alone at home with the kids. She could probably use a friend. I wonder if she's ever been to Boca Raton. Yeah, I bet her husband's a cheater. You can tell by their furniture. He's cheap. Cheap men are cheaters. True fact. It's because they don't know the value of things that matter, like a heart, or a good pair of shoes, or a luggage set. And I bet my roommate's a cheater. Case in point, he wears sandals to the gym because he's too cheap to buy sneakers. You ever see a man on a treadmill with sandals? You can't unsee it. It's wrong. It's just wrong. No, I've stopped pacing. I'm in the kitchen. I'm pretending to make a sandwich so she thinks I can cook. She's sad about something. I can feel it. Her heart's broken a touch. Poor thing. Oh, I can't go talk to her. I want to be her friend, but I can't talk to her. Then she'll know that I know she stares at me, and it'll be weird. For her. I like things this way, where we pretend not to stare at each other each night. It's romantic. It's like we're in that Hitchcock film. Not Psycho, the other one with James Stewart's Rear Window. It's a classic. Oh shit! She's turned off her lights. Okay. I've turned off my light tube now. It's romantic. Her turning off her light is her way of saying good night, and me turning off my light is my way of saying good night. 2. It's romantic. Oh, shit. But I've left the mayonnaise up now. Fuck! Now she's gonna know I can't cook. Oh. She's probably standing in the dark, critiquing me. I need to do something suave. I'm gonna open the window so she can hear me. I'm gonna do it, Mom. I have to. I'm going to. Some fly by night, some fly by day. Nothing can change you, set and sure of the way. There is the sun and moon. They sing their own sweet tune. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We'll fly by night. We'll fly by day. Nothing can change us, set and sure of the way.
know it sounds ridiculous, but I swear to God. Erin, listen to me. I swear on our dead dad's life. No, I don't think so. Not at first, anyway. Maybe like 2 months ago, I'm sitting in the nursing chair in the dark waiting for Chloe to come back from her math tutor, and I hear this weird choking sound outside. I run to the window. He's fucking singing. Yes, he's just standing there by the window, by an open window, belting it out. I Googled it. It's some show from the 80s with Bruce Willis and a blonde lady. I know. I'm like, is this for me? Yeah, 3 days later, that one I recognized. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Moving all week with you. Yes, he did. The very next day, it was raining. I was so sure he wasn't gonna, but I skipped my Al-Anon meeting anyway, just in case. 6 p.m., like clockwork, he opens the window. We're all moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Totally. He got soaked, but he kept singing. No, he's terrible and loud. I think there's something wrong with him. I mean, every day, practically. Oh, wait, here. The Brady Bunch, The Facts of Life, Cheers, Three's Company, Growing Pains, One Day at a Time, Fame, Greatest American Hero, and what's the one with the fun ending? Sha-la-la-la. Yes, yes, Family Ties. Yes, oh, that was my favorite. I love that one. He held the note, the last note, for a really long time. Yes, all of them. Why? So that I would remember them. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. They're all at John's dad's 80th. I had a migraine, so the entire weekend, probably. Mm-hmm. Indica. It's for my anxiety. It helps. I feel great. I feel pretty fucking great. I'm like, I don't know. I lost 2 pounds. I did yoga this morning. I bought a couch. Yes, I did. Yes, I totally did. Oh my God, Erin, it's so beautiful. This fabric is called boucle. It means curl in French. Boucle. Ah, isn't that beautiful? It's kind of like this nubby woven texture, like just literally, like something that a cat would claw. I can't stop touching it. I am literally addicted to touching it. You want to hear what they call this color? It's amazing. Wait, let me describe it first. It's like kind of grayish, beigeish, but like delicate, like a quail's egg, but without the speckles. No, more like a warm, antique-y, champagne-y, oatmeal, uffish, taupish kind of. Okay, so if this color were a sound, it would be a sigh, but not like a tired sigh or like an exasperated sigh. The sigh that you make when you slide into a hot bath. Nope. Nope. Not even close. Okay, you ready? Orla putty. Orla putty. Isn't that gorgeous? No, a file cabinet is putty colored. This is Orla putty. I have no idea what Orla means. It's a nonsense word. It's a sound. It just floats out of your lips and flutters across the street and lands at the feet of a dangerous woman. $2,000 cash. Well, you shouldn't be, because I'm feeling better than I have in years. Because it was the floor model and they didn't want to sell it, so I paid extra. I didn't plan it out. It wasn't like couch shopping or whatever. Because I've been trying to run into him, like for about a week. I hit the dry cleaner, the post office, the CVS, the florist. Friday, I passed the furniture store. There's a couch in the window. His couch. The exact same one. So I walk in and I find the saleswoman and I go, I'll take that. And she's like, oh, that's back ordered. You're welcome to browse the showroom or whatever. And I'm like, I go, no, I'll take that one. And she's like, it's not for sale. And I'm like, I'll pay cash. I'm like, I'll pay double, whatever you want. Like, why not? It's my fucking money. When they delivered it, I took a picture and I sent it to John. He sent me a thumbs up emoji. Nope. Nope, nothing. Nada. Maybe he didn't notice. Maybe he noticed and he didn't care. Maybe he noticed and he's freaking out right now. Tonight he'll come home and he'll close the blinds and never belt another TV theme song from the 80s again. Not a clue. You know I'm making this shit up as I go, right? Yeah, well, I had to get rid of a couple things to make it fit. Well, the accent chairs from IKEA, Mom's old stackable tables, Katie's easel, the ugly bar cart that John bought from the Brooklyn Flea, and what else? Oh, right. The nursing chair.
She's obsessed with me. No, the other lady across the way. Obsessed. She's been racing to her window every day just to hear me sing. She's not even pretending anymore. Now she just stares, looks at me with those eyes while eating smart pop. Sometimes I catch her waiting. Like somebody waiting in line for a Starbucks bathroom. Eager, anxious, caffeinated. You should be surprised that some people crave for me. This is why I don't date anymore. Now, sure, my body is nothing to write home about, but my charms, my mind, it enchants women. I'm spread across their diaries like so many tears. all the wanting. Still there? Okay, well, the phone went quiet for a minute. Back to me. This is why God refused to make me unattractive. And if you laugh, I'm going to stab you. If I were good looking, the combination of my mind, my body would be too much. I'd be forced to be a gigolo or a pimp or a politician. I'd have no choice. I'd be for the people. And by the people, I mean women. Wait, was that homophobic? Oh, did I tell you my roommate walks around naked now? And I have to pretend to make small talk while attempting not to look at his penis? But I digress. You remember Lucinda Greedy and Jacqueline McCann? Well, both those women were obsessed with me, Pop. No, I know I owed them money, but that's not why they kept calling. At night, every night, they wanted me sexually. Oh, they would have ripped me apart like those nymphs ripped apart poor Orpheus. He was a singer as well, cursed like me. It's a thing. No, at first it was nice. I regaled her with the theme song to Moonlighting. It was a cover-up for the mayonnaise fiasco. It's a long story. Mom will catch you up. Moonlight. Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd? Detective rom-com? How do you not know Moonlighting, Pop? Oh, sometimes I wish I could disown you. But back to me now. Oh, you should have seen her smile. Even in the dark, her smile lit up her living room. I could just tell. Her smile reflects in the moonlight. Singing to her, I knew I had made her weak. I knew it. And she knew I knew it. But in my mind, I knew I'd gone a touch too far. Next day, I decided to regale her again. I knew I was playing with fire, but what choice did I have? The hearth between her thighs was lit, and I knew I had to keep it burning like a Duraflame log or a forest fire. I became a chain smoker. Calm down, it's a metaphor. Well, I sung her the hits of the 80s theme songs. Jefferson's, Brady Bunch, Cheers. Oh yeah! Summer Cheers too. Because by this point I was way too deep. We're talking ocean deep and away from shore. Oh, you should have seen her. She did everything but clap, smiling, laughing, tears in her eyes. Now I know how Elvis felt. It's too much. The attention, the worship. Oh, yeah, I pretend to enjoy it at first, but, well, who wants to be an object? I know I have a great voice, but I can't be around just to entertain her. There's a man behind this voice, Pop. A man who wants to be wanted. Are you laughing? This is a serious matter. Put Mother on the phone, please. Then put me on speaker. I'm in a conundrum. This is why I'm in therapy. You don't listen. Hi, Ma. Ma, your husband is cruel. Well, it's insulting in so many ways, Mother, but I need your help. I don't understand women. And this one buys a couch she can't afford. Who does that? I'm beginning to have second thoughts about asking her to leave her husband for me. The thought had crossed my mind is all I'm saying. She needs me now. I have to take into consideration that I have led her on by this point. I know we have a connection, but I don't know. Will she still love me when I get strep throat? Or when I need to be on vocal rest? You should see this couch. I mean, it's like something out of a Ralph Lauren photo shoot. No, it's nice, just not sure about the color. Burnt sienna or Orla. It's the color our bodies turn after we die. Oh, I know, the nouveau riche. Well, I'm one to talk. I should really get rid of these glorified lawn chairs, but they'll be worth a fortune when the Art Deco movement comes back. All my furniture is older than me, Ma. Now, that can't be a good thing. I'm not complaining, Ma. I know. They were Grandpa's things after he came back from the World War, the first one. They're heirlooms, that I know. They smell like it. Well, I know. Okay, you're right. It's better to make use of them rather than putting them in storage. I mean, storage in NYC is ridiculous. Might as well hoard. No argument there. It's just. I hate them, is all. Oh, calm down, Mom. That is not a dig at Grandpa. I would never speak ill of the dead, though the man had terrible taste. Can we at least admit that? Even Grandma wasn't much of a catch. I can say that because she was evil. Look, I just don't want to invite her over and have her sit on creaky dead man furniture. It's not impressive. Yeah, I told you I'm inviting her over for dinner on Friday. I took the plunge. I sent her an email. Modern, right? I got her email address off one of those stalker websites. No, it's not stalkerish. It's what the millennials do. I just use that term for context. No, not her kids, just her. I know. I know. We all know I can't cook, Ma. But this is where you come in. Remember when I said I needed your help? Well, actually, I need you to pretend to be the help. Can you be my personal chef and cook us dinner on Friday, Ma? Hello? Ma? Hello?
Hi. I got your note. I realize you sent it weeks ago. I don't check my inbox that often. Not sure where to start. First of all, I don't like you having my email address. It's intrusive and presumptive and upsetting. Not cool at all. Also, how did you get my name? I don't generally receive mail, email, or otherwise, and I don't write emails. I don't know how you found me, but I don't appreciate you reaching out the way you did. Therefore, Mr. Milt to the hilt at hotmail.com, I am responding to your email like this, face to face, paragraph by paragraph, because I am a person and I need you to see me as a person, not like a figment or a projection or like a bunch of words typed on a page. Here we go. Paragraph 1. In case you don't remember, it's the one that starts with, I talked to my mother about you. She's a pistol. Newsflash. I don't give a flying fuck about your mother. And I don't understand why you wasted an entire paragraph talking about her. She sounds like a needy, arrogant, superficial pile of human waste. And what grown man lets his mommy talk to him that way? I mean, Jesus. Also, who the fuck uses Hotmail anymore? Paragraph 2. It seems apparent that you and your husband don't see eye to eye on many things. He should appreciate you more, etc., etc. You don't know squat about my marriage. John is a decent, caring man who would throw himself into traffic for any one of us. And anyway, who are you to judge his character based on what you see out your window? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? What are you, some psychotic? A psychotic turtle? Poking your little sicko head out of your sicko shell? Paragraph 3. I could not help but notice your new couch, which seems a bit pricey and out of step with the other furniture in your home, etc., etc. Man, I lost my shit over this one. Not that it's any of your concern, but I have money, pal, loads of it. I had a very lucrative business before I got married. I chose to quit on my own terms, partially because I had an infant at home and I couldn't keep getting arrested. But also, I made enough to retire early. So like I can afford 20 couches in all different colors, you asshole. Paragraph 3. You seem like a good mother, very attentive and loving, etc., etc. Okay, actually, this is nice. Thank you for noticing. My kids are everything. I never had a night nurse or a nanny when they were babies. I changed every diaper, pureed every spoonful, and wiped every booger off every nose. I kept a journal of parenting strategies. I'm like, I want them to like nature, like my dad, but I sure as heck don't want to wake them up in the middle of the night and deliver drunken lectures about how they disappoint me. I'm going to talk to them like they're people and not pets. I'm going to try to understand them on their own terms. And so far, so good. Chloe loves reading, so I buy her books. She's my middle one. And Casey, my first, she's musical, so she takes piano lessons. And Charlie, my youngest, he has a lot of energy, so he does karate and soccer camp. And you know what? At breakfast the other day, Casey looked her sister dead in the eye and said, when I grow up, I want to be just like Mama. Best compliment ever. The way to be a good parent is to know your kids, even if it means you stop knowing yourself. I only had 3 though, you counted more. And you mentioned them screaming. You probably think it's funny, but my kids don't scream, ever. Do you have kids? I've never seen them, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. Although maybe that's what you were referring to with the testicle comment. Inappropriate, by the way. Paragraph 4. This is where you asked me to come to dinner. I guess it was supposed to have happened already. Now I understand why you stopped singing. Actually, no, I don't. Like, you send an email, I don't respond, so you give up. What's the logic behind that? You assume that I'm the kind of person who wouldn't answer a dinner invitation? What if you had the wrong email address? I mean, why not figure out another way to reach me? Bribe the mailman, Send a carrier pigeon. Holler out your fucking window. Grace, would you have dinner with me? Too much work, I guess. Men don't like to work too hard if they don't have to. The bare minimum is plenty enough, especially when egos are involved. I'm working right now. I'm working hard to preserve my dignity. Because like when you decide to become a stay-at-home mom, you're staying home for the kids, but then the kids go to school and you're still at home. And suddenly your husband doesn't recognize you and some dude across the street starts singing out his window at you and you're like, huh? And then poof, he's gone. This is just my opinion, but I feel like you might be a coward and a misogynist and a homophobe. I think that you make up lies to keep yourself from examining your own darkness because self-examination is a lot of work. Where's your fucking dignity, you turtle? Now, you're not even a turtle. You're not even a man in a turtle costume. You're nothing. Now I'm wondering what our dinner would have looked like. We'd have sat at your kitchen table, the one you lie on sometimes. You'd have hired someone to cook. Your mom, probably. I would have leaned back like this and made you do all the work. You'd have asked me questions, then waited gravely for answers, your face streaked with quiet admiration. I would have looked like this. Kansas, a dirt road, when I was 17. January, I think. I don't remember exactly. It was cold. There was a lot of blood. Chalk? That's a strange question. I don't feel like answering it. No idea. Sorry. Lavender, I think, like a whole field of it. Poughkeepsie, oh man. That was a strange year. Elephant, no. Elegant. One of those. It was so humiliating. I cried for days. 12 and a half, late bloomer. No idea. Peanut butter. I had to go to the hospital. One day I'll tell you that story, but for now, let's just say I had it coming. Troubadour. Troubadour. She was a weird lady. One rodent, only one. I gave him a name, Pizza. Then I forgot it, so I called him Zipper, and then he died. I'm going to put this video on a flash drive, and then I'm going to bribe my mailman to give it to you directly. And then you are going to decide not to be a coward this time. You are going to shout out your window at me. You are going to ask me to dinner to my face. I'm not sure yet how I'll respond. See you soon.
Dear, or shall I say, hello. I don't want to. I don't want to get the wrong impression. Dear, hello. Am I a misogynist? No. Am I a turtle? In a former life, perhaps. Am I a coward? Everyone is a coward about something. Your point is moot.
Am I a homophobe? Yes, but my roommate is genderqueer and pays the rent on time, so I've come to learn that he's more like me than I had hoped. Which means I am evolving, even though he told me I was feeding into a patriarchal system of oppression, which benefits me and men that look like me. I don't take offense. I told him that I was a minority too because I have one nut in my sack. Excuse the French, but you don't see me victim blaming because I have one ball. It doesn't mean that I'm half a man or that I have less balls. Okay, well it does mean that, but you know what I mean. I have balls, just not balls, all balls, which you did not need to make fun of, by the way. That was uncouth. Your letter was inappropriate. I like it, but it was harsh. You actually have 4 kids. I counted. Unless one of the kids is a ghost or a stowaway or your husband is a little person. And if so, I am not being insensitive to individuals with disabilities. I have a niece that has no kneecaps. It's a thing. So, I've been there, and I still think your husband's a cheater. John. What kind of a name is John? No one likes a John. Johns are where people go to shit. It's what prostitutes call their men. It's what detectives call dead men. John. No one respects a John. I know one was a pope, but wasn't he born with a different name? Why did you marry John, Grace? Did you settle? Did you settle for John? I'm sure he's a great guy, but he's no Milt, although you could say I was biased. By the way, I like what you've done with your hair. It's short. Shows off your neck. You have a nice nape. Okay, so I stopped singing because, well, you and I both know my octave range arouses you. You can deny it. You can lie to yourself. You wouldn't be the first, but it makes me sad. The abuse toward me. Sad. There is so much disconnection in the world, so much fear, so many missed opportunities, fate and the mysteries of what makes life adventurous and dangerous. All of that has been just tossed out the window for smartphones, Netflix, Tinder, and keto dieting. Why can't people just be fucking fucked up people? Why can't we wear our flaws on our sleeves like cutters? I know, not the best analogy, but I'm spitballing here. Have some mercy. Everybody is trying to be perfect in an imperfect world. It's maddening. Makes me so sad. I got your name from Facebook. You're friends with the guy upstairs. I saw you talking to him in the corner bodega. I was hiding behind the potato chip display when I saw you chatting it up with him. He was teasing you about your last post, the video of those cats torturing that poor dog who just wanted to get up the stairs. From there, I reasoned that you were Facebook friends, so I got smart. I got to know the guy upstairs, the guy I hate with the marching band feet. I introduced myself and bought him a floor rug. It wasn't cheap. I'm not cheap because I'm not a cheater. I pretended to like him, hung out with him for times before he finally friended me. God. Then I looked at all 4,367 of his Facebook friends till I found you. Your Facebook picture is a baby picture. Why? Don't do that. Change it, please. Once I had your name and your email address, the rest wasn't hard to find. The internet will kill us all one day. It's too easy. I'm really upset that you didn't answer my original email quickly enough. Thought we had a thing, you know, the turning off of the lights, staring at each other, but trying not to stare at each other, and then the singing. Where did our love go? There's something going on with you, Grace. I can sense it in my bones. You are breaking apart like the polar ice caps. You are wandering the earth lost like the polar bears because of the polar ice caps. They're melting. You're melting, Grace. And it's cold in New York, but you're still melting, aren't you, Grace? I know because I'm melting too. I wake up in cold sweats at night. I burn with rage and longing every time I pass your building on the street or look across your window and see that you still have not drawn the curtains. You're blocking me out. Why? Well, they're making cars that can drive themselves. Did you know that? It's a thing. The president of the United States is overweight and serving people fast food, hamburgers, and bragging about it. It's an ordeal trying to sneak deodorant past the TSA at airports so you don't stink when you go to your destination. Parents are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to get their toddlers into the best kindergartens. Mass shootings have become so common. More people will do an ice bucket challenge than force their congressperson to change gun legislation. A woman wrote a book about cleaning your fucking house and called it Creating Joy. And the entire country is going bananas over it because they're finally cleaning their fucking homes. My point is, Grace, the world is coming to an end. Forget dinner. Will you please run away with me? Please. Love, Milt.
Dear anonymous white man who lived in the twin building across the street from me for 7 years. By the time you read this letter, I will be gone. I told the postman to deliver it exactly 2 weeks after we moved out. As your eyes skim this very sentence, we will most likely be settled into our new house upstate with our new rescue dog, an above-ground pool, and beige carpets and hollow doors. We will have jars of acorns around the house from long afternoons spent on our knees beneath the trees. I will have a part-time job driving a bus, etc. I sold the apartment for $1.8 million, got snatched up 3 days after it was listed. I am so curious who you are looking at right now. Maybe they haven't moved in yet. Maybe you're staring at the bright white rectangles on our walls where their bookcases used to be. Maybe you moved out too. I hope you got help at any rate. I need to tell you a few things. I sent your tape to my cousin. I don't have a VCR. He watched it on my behalf. He thinks you're not well. He asked if he could throw it out. I told him that was fine. Also, the condo book is about sparking joy, not creating it. A spark occurs with friction. It involves two bodies that collide too fast, made from materials that are not absorbent. Creating occurs with one body, a woman's body. Also, my name is not Grace. My name is not Phantasmagoria. My name is not
6,000 solutions to one problem. My name is not interesting chart data. My name is not Jane Basic Face. My name is delete this file immediately. My name is login failure. My name is something you don't ever get to say out loud, ever. Because here's the thing. I know my own darkness, and you're no tractor beam. You're a sweaty dude who eats mayonnaise from a jar and thinks his opinions about kindergarten and gun control and books are meaningful. Except you have no kids, you don't vote, and you hate reading. I'm supposed to fall still for that? Nope. Load of crap. You don't get the right to pretend you're alive if you've done nothing to prove it. I have hope for you, though. You're still the man who sang TV theme songs out his window. You made a dangerous woman falter. That's not easy. Perhaps you'll get it right the next time. At any rate, I have a joke for you. Why did the chicken cross the road? Answer? She didn't. All the best from now until we perish from all that threatens to destroy us, aka ourselves. Sybil Shepherd / Alex P. Keaton / The Fawn.
P.S. I have 3 kids, asshole.